Welcome back to the channel, guys. Owner Arna's here, and today we're talking about, should you choose an unsaturated, untouched niche on Instagram theme page, or choose an oversaturated, huge niche, which is already successful but has a lot of competition in it. Let's jump straight into it. So first of all, my name is Owner Arnas, okay? Check me out on Instagram, follow me, shoot me a message, and I run pages just like Passionate Income. And Passionate Income is in a huge saturated niche, right? It has 1 million followers, and I succeeded in it. You know, I'm making money from shout outs, I'm making money from my newsletter, and I'm making money in many different ways, which I talk about on this channel. And previously, one video, previously from this video, I made a video about, is this business model too saturated in general, right? And my conclusion was, if your content is bad, yes, it's saturated, because at the top, everyone's just copying each other. So you have to have good content, right? But still, there are some niches which are kind of untouched, right? And you can have an unfair advantage. And some niches that have been around on Instagram for over and over and over again. You can go into any of these niches, you know, and succeed in any of these niches. One is easier, another one is harder. One maybe requires some understanding of, let's say, content itself, and another one needs to have some understanding of business itself, okay? So first of all, there are millions of accounts on Instagram, okay? And I'm talking about pages. I'm talking about faceless brands. And there are millions today, okay? And some niches are more popular than others, okay? By the way, I say a million pages, but most of them have like 10 followers, okay? Everyone and their mom has tried to register the second account and post a few posts and didn't succeed with it, obviously, because they didn't put in the time and effort required. But there are millions for sure. And the real question is, what should you choose? Should you choose this one or that one? Okay, so I'll say this, and this is going to be a short video. If you are business savvy, if you have business experience, maybe in e-commerce, maybe you had an agency, maybe you did anything online, and just business savvy in general. Maybe you have a physical business, but you're business savvy. You understand how to run a business. You understand what leads are. Preferably, you've ran an online business. You understand what a lead is. You understand what a landing page is. You understand what an offer is. Just like simple mechanisms of a business. You understand what sales are, okay? You understand what market positioning is, and your messaging, just stuff like that. Those are the fundamentals of business, right? But a lot of people watching my videos, I assume they're just starting, right? So that's totally cool. But if you have that business savviness, if you have that experience, I'd say you should start a page in an untouched niche, right? If you're considering it, right? If you're stuck between the choice, you should start a page in an untouched niche. Why? Because if you're business savvy, it will be very easy for you to monetize an untouched niche with a low following, okay? Literally, I made a few videos back about this page with 4,000 followers, which is making $10,000 a month. And obviously, they're selling a high ticket offer for $10,000 plus, right? And they don't need that many people. Their target avatar is extremely specific. So if you're business savvy, all you need to do is gain like 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, and you'll be making good money. You just need a good offer. And you must understand that you're running like a business, and an Instagram faceless page is just like a vehicle to drive traffic or to promote that business for you, right? Instead of doing outreach randomly through email. That's the way I would think about an untouched niche. So that page was like how to set up a company in Dubai. Or maybe you help people to get an Argentinian passport. That's extremely specific, right? But you can easily charge like tens of thousands of dollars from like a crypto millionaire who just wants that passport. Like they really want that passport. You just obviously need to show your expertise. You need to have some expertise, some understanding how it works. But basically, like you can really charge someone like 20, 30 grand for something like that, and your fulfillment costs will be like 5 grand, right? And then the next 2 years, they'll get that passport they always wanted. Or maybe you help people to set up a tax havens, set up tax companies or trust in tax havens. And you don't need to be the lawyer who's setting everything up. You're just taking a cut, right? You just have maybe connections. Maybe, I don't know, it could be something very random. Maybe you're selling like coffee beans from Brazil, like in big loads, right? Or you're selling avocados, whatever. You can use a theme page to find people, okay? But I would suggest something more like online business-ish related, but it's all possible, okay? So if you are business savvy, I would go into something very untouched, or something, let's say, in the middle that's wide. For example, I give this example to a lot of people. If you're speaking any other languages than English, let's say you speak Spanish, Portuguese, German, Dutch, whatever, Arabic, whatever you're talking, and you can speak French, right? That's a big one. Then you can promote something like a Forex exchange, right? I talked about this with one of my clients today, and he was like, I speak German. What should I try German language? Yeah, if you're choosing the right niche, let's say you're posting content about trading. So how do you do it? You find something extremely viral in English, you translate it in your language, which you understand, you post it in your language. You only need a small market piece, okay? If you can get a German page with 10,000 followers just about trading, and you're promoting a Forex exchange, like you'll get $300 for every person who signs up to that exchange, okay? And they don't even need to like lose money or whatever. They just need to deposit some money in the exchange and make a few trades, and you'll get like $300 from that. That's a faceless business idea, right? And you don't need to talk about trading. You don't need to be in front of the camera. No one needs to know who you are. You just drive people to a huge conglomerate business of a well-established like exchange. And I talked to some people who've made like $500,000 just by doing exchange affiliates, right? Finance is a huge niche. Finance is one of the best niches to get into. So grab a piece of that in your own language. Why not? Why not? But on the other side, if you're like listening to this and you're like, this makes zero sense to me, I don't know what exchange is, I don't know what a tax haven is, I don't know that you can get an Argentinian passport in 2 years, I don't know what business setup is, like you don't know any of these stuff. Like you're just a complete beginner and you're looking to make some money online. That's totally cool. Start a page in a wide niche, okay? And start a page in a huge saturated niche, as a matter of fact. Start a page in wealth niche or whatever. Start a page in entrepreneurship, right? Just a huge niche, whatever you want. I'm just giving you examples. Those niches are full. But I talked in my previous video how, like, on Passionate Income, everyone's copying us because we have a unique advantage, unfair advantage, and people are just absolutely stealing our content all the time because we're the first ones to go viral with that content, and we're doing very well. So people are like, oh, we're gonna steal that because it's doing well for them. But what happens then is everyone at the top is just copying each other. So your unfair advantage is just to bring in content from another platform or content that has never been on Instagram and isn't circulating around these pages, and you're good to go, right? So keep that in mind. If you're not business savvy, all you need to do is really nail down the content. Find your unfair advantage, really understand the content creation, and you don't need to know anything about business. Because if you nail down the content in a huge niche, maybe you don't even know what a landing page is or email marketing or whatever. You don't need to know any of that stuff. When you handle the content creation properly, you'll start getting inquiries about promotions on your page, okay? That's the thing. People will reach out to you offering you money. That's the beauty of it. You know, a beginner could start this, and if they just nail down the content creation and understand how the content works, like the monetization will be easy because people will offer you money. You'll just have to say yes or no. I want to promote this, I don't want to promote this, right? And you'll get plenty of inquiries if your content is actually good. So that's kind of the explanation of why, you should choose that over that. So if you're listening to this, you're like, Arnas, I had an e-commerce business. I was doing $10,000 of revenue. Maybe not super profitable at 9% profit margin, but I know what I'm doing. Great. Start a unique brand, unique theme page in a unique way. And you don't need that many followers. You need 5,000, 10,000 followers. And trust me, that's not hard to do. But if you're like, I'm just a newbie, I'm starting from I've never done any business, it's first time I'm watching a YouTube video about business, then start a page in a huge niche. That's it. That's the summary of the video. All right. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions about what I talked here and you want my help, just shoot me a DM at owner Arnas and I'll help you out. See if I can help you out and we'll have a chat. See you in the next one.